Hi, welcome to Yoga with Becs. This is 7 yoga poses that are great for your back, aka yoga poses recommended by Bob and Brad, in their opinion. If you don't know Bob and Brad, they are the internet's most famous physical therapists, of course, in their opinion. I'm Becca. Today I'm in the Dominican Republic. Spinal safety awareness. This practice does contain forward flexion in cat pose. Please check the description box below for details. Now grab your mat and let's find your space. Okay, let's start by coming to the top of our mats to standing, feet together. We're going to do Utkatasana to start, chair pose. So we want our toes together, heels apart, give yourself space in the glutes and the pelvis. We're going to stand up tall, rise our arms up overhead, press the palms together, and then we're going to sit back into a nice squat, like you're sitting back into a chair. Now, when you found this position, please take a look down. Can you still see your toes? If you can, perfect. If you cannot see your toes, then your knees are too far forward. So you want to make sure you're sitting back, keeping that nice natural arch in your spine. Palms are gently pressing together, or they can be apart if that's too hard on your shoulders. And if you're able to, look up to your hands, and let's take a few breaths here. Strong through the feet. Glutes are engaged. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Core is working hard too. Now breathe in to rise up. And bring the arms down back by your sides. Very nice. Now we're going to do what's an adapted downward dog, an adapted Adho Mukho Svanasana. We're going to bring a chair. We need a chair for this. Something chair height that's sturdy, that can support you roughly this height. It can be a little higher. And we're going to hold on to this chair, or whatever you have, and slowly step back, keeping your backs flat. Keeping that little arch in your back, come all the way back until you are coming into a full flat back position, holding on to your chair, and you're creating traction in your spine here. So I would keep the feet hip distance apart. You're stretching out through the pelvis, through the arms. Relax the top of the shoulders. And this is going to create so much space in your spine. I love this stretch. I do this stretch at the gym every time after I finish a round of squats. It feels so good to release tension in the low back. So we're pulling, feeling like we're being pulled in 2 different directions because the arms are firm, using your weight to sit back over the legs, over your hips. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Great. Now slowly walk back forward, keeping the back nice and straight. Back up to standing, very nice. Let's move the chair aside. Let's come down onto the mat now into Marjariasana, cat-cow. Now, if you do have a back injury, previous one, and you're being very careful with your back, you should come down very carefully. I do have another video to help you come down this way if you don't know yet. So join me in cat-cow on the mat. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to breathe in, tilt the pelvis under, arch the back, and look up. And we're going to breathe out, tilt the pelvis under, round the back, and let the head hang. Breathing in to tilt forward, arch the back, look up. And breathing out to round the back. rising up high. Again, breathing in. And breathe out. Let's take one more deep breath here. Arching the back, looking forward. And rounding the back to breathe out. Okay, come back to neutral spine. We're going to come into puppy pose, aka Uttana Shishoasana. Now we're going to keep our back legs just as they are, hips above knees. That's going to stay put. We're going to slowly walk the hands forward, keeping those hips back until we're coming all the way into a nice straight line. Hips all the way down to the tips of the fingers. Nice long diagonal, stretching through the back. Again, we're creating a nice traction through the spine here in puppy pose. So we're pressing into those fingertips, strong through the shoulders. Relax in the neck. Shake your head a little just to make sure you're relaxed. And we're really strong through those hips. Like we've got nice traction, extension through the whole spine. Shoulders are wide. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale 2. Beautiful. Now gently bring your fingers back, one at a time, palm by palm, walking back up. We're going to come into upward dog now, Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana. So don't come all the way back to tabletop, have your hands a little forward. We want to keep our knees hip width apart, toes on the top of the ground. We're going to come forward into a nice upward dog, opening up the chest, shoulders over the wrists, pressing into those hands. Great, so our weight should be only on the tops of our feet and on our hands. Pressing down, breathing in, opening up the chest. Breathing out, let those hips hang. Shoulders are wide, neck is relaxed. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more deep breath. And relax those knees down to the mat. Bring your hips back. Now we want to come into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So gently coming down onto our back. Rolling all the way over. Rolling all the way over onto the back. And for bridge, let's bring our feet in, feet on the mat, knees bent. Bring the feet in nice and close. Relax in the arms, shoulders are strong on the ground. We're going to press through the heels, making sure first that your feet are hip distance apart. We don't want them too tight together. We want a little space there, keeping your knees in line with your hips. Now pressing your heels into the ground, engage your glutes, engage that core, and press up into bridge. Very nice. Breathing in, squeeze those glutes. You should have a nice right angle through the legs. And we're taking a few breaths here. So breathing in, breathing out. One more deep breath. Squeeze those glutes, pressing up. And gently lower down. And we want to come up nice and safely. Up through Sphinx. And let's come into a seated position, whatever is good for your back and comfortable for you. I want to thank you for joining me in this practice today. You can join me, we'll chant Om 3 times. Bring your hands comfortably onto your lap. Keep the connection to your body. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Gently open your eyes. Bring your hands into prayer. Thank yourself for taking care of your back today. Thank your body for supporting you today and every day. Namaste. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. Hit subscribe and leave me a comment below to let me know what you'd like to see next. All my videos to spinal safety awareness and description of the sequence in the comments below. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.